Alright. I should... Okay, I'm online. Okay, good. It saved my music thing from last time. Oh, right as the big time guys are going live. Give me a second. Oh, continue franchise.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Alright, let me refresh it real quick just in case. See if my stream's still going. Alright. This isn't the stream I wanted. Is it? Oh, okay. That's week 4, alright. I'm gonna change the title real quick. Week 4, week 3, and 4. Alright. Alright, so let's get into this. Do our scouting, do our thing here real quick. And Andre Johnson back from injury. Good to get him set up in the lineup. But let's put him in the slot. I like him in the slot. Sorry, Curse, but Andre has some pretty good hands, so.
Here are all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player to learn more. Select to scout this player and unlock. Each skill unlocked will cost you scouting points.
I know how to scout. Alright. I'm going to scout lineman because my line is complete garbage. So. Look at that. Just enough. Alright. I'm going to try to build up a little bit more before signing anybody. Actually, let's see who needs to be resigned.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Alright. We'll go ahead and get our kicker locked up at least. There. Yay, you like it. Alright, play the full game. I thought week 3 was the Jets for some reason. But no, it's the Niners. Doesn't matter though. I mean, Niners are pretty bad in this game, so.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Some serious pride on the line in this contest as these two divisional rivals take the field together for the first time this season. almost a playoff atmosphere surrounding the
Completely
game.
flipped. Hey, I'm fourth in defense. I'll take that.
Going up against the Seahawks.
Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I can't play Battlefield with you right now.
We're standing by are our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, we are just south of historic Pioneer Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
On the other side of the field for the visiting
Lockett's going to take this one from the
they come in
4.
an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way,
Got some good returning yardage there.
creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
Washington taking care of business against the Giants, 34-26 it looked like. Miami took care of Cleveland by 7.
And hasn't it been fun watching the maturation of
Jacksonville
Russell Wilson
definitely
as a
took care of
quarterback?
Baltimore there.
I think that Seattle did a great job of protecting.
Same goes for Green Bay and Detroit, beating them by 10.
Played great defense, careful with him throwing the ball. But as
Give it to
time
Rawls,
has gone on,
and Rawls has a little bit of room, but
he's just a
Navarro
legit
Bowman's going to
starting
be there to make
quarterback,
sure
the best in the league. What's
he
his
doesn't get very
overall
far.
record? 46-18 as a starter.
Yeah, coming into 2016, not bad.
Not bad at all. Two
All
Super
right,
Bowl appearances.
let's try to hit Andre right at, oh, we can't. Oh,
Wilson.
come on. Baldwin's open, over the middle, into Niners territory right away.
Getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me.
We could start 4-0.
Undrafted,
Unless
out
the
of
Jets put up a
Stanford.
fight. Hell, unless the Niners somehow put up a fight.
One receiver should in the NFL.
Oh, jeez.
I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't
DeForest
great.
Buckner
He's
coming in,
typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely.
making
Let's go
Luke
all the way
Wilson
back
look
to
like a
Gulf Breeze,
bitch
Florida, where he's
on
from,
that.
right on the water near Pensacola, and then of course to Stanford.
So let's go make it second and 13 yards to go.
On second down, Wilson. Flush to his right.
And I'm just going to run it.
Got a little daylight.
I got a little bit
Down on the play
of
to
yardage, 7 yards.
7 yards on the play.
Third and
they're
6
gonna
now.
have a third down.
But one thing that's confirmed is that Russell Wilson knows how to elude pressure, and he finds openings to throw the ball, and he does the
go
same thing
Hawks
in
drive.
running it. He lost about 300 yards from last season in his rushing total, but I think that's a good thing. People respect his running ability so much. It's opening
Wilson
up
dropping
pass
back,
lanes for his team.
gonna find Lockett, but Lockett is gonna go for a possession catch. It's not gonna get him very far. 4th and 2.
They didn't get the first
And we're gonna
down,
try
but
one
I
from
have to say,
50.
I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run.
Oh, no, it's gonna miss.
Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Oh, I had the yardage.
Defensively to get to him and
I
keep
missed
him
it.
short
I
of
was a
the
little bit too late on that.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He
I
just
had
never
the
got ball on
yardage.
target. And knowing him, he'll be
It had the
disappointed with
distance,
that effort.
and then it missed.
First carry for Carlos Hyde.
Carlos Hyde is gonna get nowhere, though.
And it's second down.
Richard Sherman coming in from his corner spot, showing why he's good at run support, not just pass defense. And he is, too. He is usually right there.
On the field, if you could only do one thing, you had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know
Potts coming with the blitz, and he's just going to throw this one away. Vance McDonald, the receiver in the area.
One of these days, you're going to think that you were.
So ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 to go.
Formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help.
Carlos Hyde trying to spin out of trouble, but Earl Thomas there to get him after a gain of 4. 4th and 6 now. Forced a good 3 and out there.
Now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, the All-Pro returner from 2015, Tyler Lockett.
And this one, I know what you're doing. Yeah, I see you.
Just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
So round 2,
And the Seahawks
round,
get
let's
ready
try
to
again.
drive
Try number
on
2,
the
round
field.
2.
Last
See
time
how this
out, they had
goes.
that long 50-plus yard field goal that they
Got a little bit of room here to run. It closed up super quick. Buckner and Aaron Lynch in there on the tackle.
Yes, they're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
I would love to get a little bit closer,
I'd
actually.
rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Caught by Doug Baldwin, taking us across the 30, or excuse me, across the 35. Way across the 30.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but
Wilson, no. Guy in the backfield, almost got it. Curse almost had it, but right there. I think the linebacker, Bowman, I think, he was right there in coverage.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Second down now after the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
Caught Baldwin again on the corner route.
And able to get this one across the 45.
That's going to give us a first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to
Play action rolls.
secondary target for a nice
Going, but Wilson is taken down. Eric Armstead coming in on the bull rush. So now we got ourselves in a 2nd and 19.
That really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
Oh, shit. I should have done that. Oh, no. Antoine Bethea almost had a pick six, but either way, the Niners are going to take the lead.
We need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above.
All right, I guess I'm going to struggle against them.
To their defense, then the other defense is rated higher than them. You got to let that happen.
And Kaepernick's going to throw this one away.
And they responded to the challenge. How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence.
Oh, I was early. Oh, and Hyde is untouched in. Nobody near him. The Niners are going to take a 7-point lead. Oh no, get away! I don't want to rough the kicker.
And he's got it up and through. And certainly 49er Nation happy to have Carlos Hyde back in the end zone after going down last year in Week 7.
He's a physical runner that often thrives.
Lockett's again going to return this from. Doesn't matter where from, because he's still going to get to the 25. That's the second time they've kicked like inbounds and, or like in the field of play and, or what? Outside the goal line, I should say. Outside the end zone. Yeah, I don't really see that.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
I have more total yards than them, and they are beating me out. I have more rushing yards than them. Graham is wide open over the middle on the drive. Can't talk.
And good to see Jimmy back out there moving okay after the ruptured patella in Week 12.
Don't think they want me to run here.
That injury, haven't you?
Oh, gotta go play action.
Let me tell you, that expression, I feel your pain.
And who is that? Aaron Lynch, this time on the sack.
Aaron Lynch leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Niners have come to play today.
Sometimes called just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets...
Oh, that was so lucky. That could have been a fumble. What the hell?
Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
Navarro Bowman makes anyone short list.
All right. I don't know what to do here. I'll go verticals. I'll try it. I don't think I can get the first doing that, but I mean I can try. We'll see. Wilson gonna drop back. Gonna float it up deep. Andre Johnson with the catch. That's gonna give us a first down. That is exactly why I signed him.
Playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play.
And the handoff to Rawls, and Rawls is going to be bobbled up after a 1-yard gain.
The best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
We need to get a drive going, like not just a couple big plays.
And went to a secondary target for a really nice
So let's get some bench going.
On second down, here's Wilson.
Ooh.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown.
That was good coverage.
So many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds?
Play action.
Play, all those things going through his head.
Graham almost got it. It was a little underthrown by Wilson, though. If he had just... If he hadn't have thrown it that way, I probably could have got that. Okay, there we go. I think I got this one. It has the distance, and it's through. The kick is good. A drive point. Don't know that that's exactly what you want to be averaging, but...
Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they wanted to.
Sorry about that.
Now after the made field goal,
kicking off Auschka.
This is taken about 7 yards deep, and he will take a knee here. So per the new rules in 2016, this will be brought out to the 25-yard line.
And here's a guy who really struggled last week, and his team lost the game. He took it on his shoulders.
Well, let's hope that translates to this week, because I don't want to be down by 11 to end the first. Kaepernick going to hand off to Hyde, and Hyde is going to be bobbled up at the line of scrimmage. Again, a defensive lineman in on that one. Michael Bennett highlighting.
Has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
Oh, what happened? That was me. That couldn't have been me. Come on. All right. Offense, that's you. I see you doing that. Good job. Kaepernick rolling. He's got Brett Selleck out of the backfield on the flat. Well, the backfield, but on the flat, is the main point.
Pass rushing defensive lineman in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You got a problem.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick.
Kaepernick looking. Almost picked again. He barely got it up after the sack, and KJ Wright almost came up with that. Bobby Wagner almost came up with that as well.
Man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play.
That sure could have turned the tide.
Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that.
Pinion kicking the punt away. Tyler Lockett back to receive again.
It's another boomer.
They will take this from zone 18. And I'll get to about the 34, so
on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
Oh, I got to go deep right away.
To get points on the board last time, they had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good.
Lockett in motion. Play action.
almost start to take them for granted. And we can't
Going
do that.
deep,
That's all
and it's overthrown.
3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up. Because
Oh,
he's
man. If I hadn't overthrown that, he was wide open.
We'll see.
Wide open.
Second and 10 now.
Wilson caught. Rawls out of the backfield. Gets a first down. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And Wilson has hit 1,000 yards passing this season
And how complicated that is? Well, this was
already.
an excellent read.
And it's only
Read the
week 3.
pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that,
Dropping back. Wilson.
good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt.
Oh, that wasn't for you, Graham. Why are you doing that?
So you're able to just get it to him easily.
Graham done stole my pass.
That's usually a good matchup for
Done
him.
stole the
And
catch.
he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can
I
line
need to
up
start running a
anywhere
little
in the
bit.
slot, out
Get a little
wide,
pass happy
in
here.
tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Play action.
Here's Wilson. Deep drop. He'll rifle.
Caught.
This is
Baldwin
inside the
inside the 10.
That one goes
First
for
and goal at the
36
9.
yards.
Now that play will end up
What
on
a play.
offense. You'll see it all over the place, but what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time.
That is a tight window, though.
Downfield,
Closed really
made
quickly.
that play possible.
All right, let's try some running real quick.
Inside the red zone.
With 15 pass plays. Yeah, I think it's time to start.
Rolls the lone man in
I
the
can't move this. Okay.
They'll give it to him here.
Oh, okay. That different. That differented. All right. That changed. Differented.
Only a yard that
It changed. I forgot the
second
word
and
for
goal.
changed.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming out.
Play action again.
Pressure on them.
Going to Graham, and Graham's got it for the touchdown.
Graham, touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah,
So we're going to go up by
and that's almost a long
3.
start for a number of the tight ends in the league now because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers. But those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
Hold on a second. Send this real quick.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now the 49er offense ready to go and getting back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Kaepernick making a little audible.
It's a little more consistent.
And is going to hand it to Carlos Hyde. Hyde's going to get this to the 31
And hopefully flip the
for a
field.
gain of
Just
6.
something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Carlos Hyde's a physical, tough runner. Had a few dings, but I don't think he should change a thing in terms of style. And I think that playing in Chip Kelly's offense
Sherman in the slot covering
more as well.
He can do
slot
both
receiver there.
of them, Kenny. He said he's excited to be
Caught.
Chip
Carlos Hyde.
I think the
Hyde
versatility
breaking through a Bobby
really
Wagner
is
tackle
So a
to
nice
the
job to break the
34.
one tackle, but not
Gain
much
of
daylight
3,
after
3rd and
that
1
as he's
coming up.
brought down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills.
Oh, I forgot the Cam Chancellor's still out.
Before the game even begins. So
Hyde gets a little bit of yardage. That's all he needed, though. That's going to be a first down for the
What can he
Niners.
do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 1st and 10,
Oh.
here's Kaepernick. Caught outright by Patton. The completion good for
Thought that was a run.
second down.
I was wrong.
Run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy,
Let's go man
Michael
for a
went
bit.
in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And that's going to be the end of the quarter. That went by a little quick. Didn't take long.
Down. It's a 3-point game here early. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
It's probably taking Stream will probably take an hour and 70 minutes. 70? Or hour and hour and 10 minutes. Or 70 minutes, I guess. Depending. Heck, the Niners are kind of putting up a fight. This could go into OT. We'll see, though. We'll see how quarter number 2 goes. Miami taking care of Cleveland 28-21. Jacksonville taking care of Baltimore 38-13 and 38-15, excuse me. Green Bay taking care of Detroit by 10, 38-28 the score.
And then, of course, as a play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker. And on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
Carlos Hyde, or play action. Kaepernick going. Caught. Jerome Simpson into Seahawks territory to the 36.
And Cap, of course, was a great baseball player, drafted as a pitcher. He kind of showed his arm right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he let that one go, didn't he? That was a catcher putting down the #1 signal for the fastball and turning it loose. It was needed in that situation, though. He had to throw a tight spiral and a hard one.
Hyde spinning through, trying to get some more yardage. Gets about 4 on the play.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their
5 on the play.
But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They run it again with Hyde. Uses this stiff arm.
Hyde breaking through. That's good.
Pick up a 14 yards
for 14. First down and 10 at the 16. Niners are in the red zone for the second time today.
Defense felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that,
Hyde out of the backfield. He's going to be taken down, though, by McCray for a 4-yard loss. Second down and 14 to go. Coming up.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
I haven't checked the monetization status of my last Madden video. I'll have to look at that. Hyde breaking through open field. That's good for 12 on the play. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup. And guess what?
And Kaepernick's going to throw this one away. That'll lead to a Niners field goal attempt. So they'll try to tie this one up.
They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Oh, that was not going to block.
Is up and good. And that will knot us up at 10. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Dude, Phil Dawson is older than fucking dirt. He's like Adam Vinatieri and Matt Hasselbeck age. Lockett's going to return this one. Tyler Lockett gets a little bit of room, but it closes up quickly. Taken down at the 29. I had some room there, but I should have stayed a little bit to the left, and I didn't. Side game here. We're going to try to get our run game going a little bit more. Okay. Freaking Buckner fucking up my whole left side here.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now Wilson.
Caught, intercepted.
A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll take over inside.
That is a great read.
At the 44-yard line.
I was thinking Kurtz could get up there and catch it, but
almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up
Almost
throwing a second
glitched.
one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it.
So now Niners are going to get the chance to take the lead here.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe
What was that, Patton? What was that? You just sort of flopped. You pulled a LeBron and flopped.
Remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Cap. And Hyde's going to be bobbled up after a 2-yard loss. 3 or 2? All right, 2.
Offense working with a 3rd and 13 still left.
I don't know about trying the blitz. I'm going to go cover 3.
Blitz was called, and they're setting up for a draw. When you're blitzing, you're likely to beat them to the punch.
Caught, but it's going to be out of bounds, and the Niners, out of field goal range, are going to have to punt this one away.
A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit.
Eagles are giving the Steelers all they can here.
Half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Seahawks.
So now we'll try not to throw a pick this time.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take
See, Games got it right. Games even got that ball security goal going.
When you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the
I need to get the run game going. I don't know why I can't. It's just having a tough time here.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
Wilson going. Graham cannot hold on to it. So that's going to be a 3rd down and 8.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block
Wilson
and catch the football.
hits Curse, but it's going to be short. It's going to be 2 yards short, and being in my territory, I'm going to kick this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. That's where the Niners will start their drive.
1st and 10. And our attention
At least we got our drive goal complete. That's good enough.
Their stay on the field last time was short-lived.
Although our defense has been on the field for quite some time. I want to keep them off the field.
But 3 and out, that's almost gold to a defense.
Batten in motion. Right, screws up the throw. Possibly saving a completion there. Almost sacked Kaepernick there. Disrupting the throw is the most important thing, though. Bobbled up is Hyde, and we got a flag on the field. We got some laundry on the field. And that's going to be on the offense. I'm going to go ahead and decline that, though. I want to get this down. I want to get this done real quick. That could have been a bad idea, though. You only ever do that unless you're like in the 4th, so. Oh, come on, Averill. Averill does not grab at the legs. He goes for the ankles, and that's going to get us a roughing the passer penalty. And the Niners are going to get the ball at the 45. That's a very bad call, actually, but whatever.
If it's anything borderline, they're going to get the call. But as a defender, that's hard to swallow sometimes because there's so many of these bang-bang plays. Following the penalty, it's high.
And High's going to be bobbled up. Oh, so it's at the 42. So it's basically like they got a 1st down, a 10-yard gain. So.
An old New York Giants quarterback taught me a lesson a long time ago. Sometimes running the draw actually takes courage and play calling.
This time, right, that's not right. That is Pierre Lewis getting his 1st sack of the year First full sack.
Of 2016. Man, he got in
Hawks
there
brought the
so
zero
quickly,
blitz.
Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that
He had Vance McDonald one-on-one with Kelsey McRae, but hardly time enough to see that.
Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that
So,
didn't
3rd
happen.
and 17.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
We'll cover 4 for this. And protect them sticks. Gonna put some respect on the sticks.
To throw is Kaepernick.
Kaepernick going. Caught Jerome Simpson, but Marcus Burley coming in and batting away the pass. Kelsey McRae in coverage. So the Niners gonna put this ball away.
That's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
I'm going to try to score some points to close the quarter. I mean, I've got a chance to, but Lockett's got some running room. Going to take this to the 20-yard line. Same as a touchback.
Offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the 49ers defense.
We'll try another run play. I don't think we'll try that. I don't try. Why don't you try a base? Inside zones haven't necessarily worked for us.
Great confidence.
See if this will work.
Being able to stuff someone on a 3 and out. You feel like you're in control now. You're doing the dictating.
Oh, you went a little bit too fast, Rawls.
Will it continue? We'll see.
I gotta stop holding the right trigger.
The emergence of Thomas Rawls.
Let's try a little bench.
Michigan.
We need to get something going.
For the scouting department of the Seattle Seahawks.
I like putting our defense out there on constant 3 and outs. Caught Andre Johnson just shy of the first. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. With that 3rd and 1, we're going to call our resident fullback, John Kuhn, our resident short yardage man. The give to Kuhn. Kuhn's going to get there for the first. Gets to. Who you going to call? Ghostbusters.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down.
1st and 10. We're going to hand this off to Rawls. Rawls is only getting a 1 yard on this. We're just having a tough day on the ground.
And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now Wilson on 2nd down.
Caught Luke Wilson for the 1st down. Getting a little bit closer to midfield. That's where I like to be if I got a punt.
Luke Wilson goes for a 1st down, and he's really developed and come on. Now, remember, Jimmy Graham is expected to be the key tight end for Russell Wilson.
Sacked again. DeForest Buckner and Ahmad Brooks coming in on the dual threat.
First-round pick from Oregon. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I think I'll just coincide the drive. I don't want to try too hard. It's still only half. Thomas Rawls got some running room. Cut almost all the yards back. A 17, 16, 15-yard run. Bad at estimating, like I said. 3rd and 4. We'll try to convert this.
Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is
Caught Lockett, and this time he gets the 1st down with a run after catch.
That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent.
That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 10-10 is going to be our score. Very, very close game. Closer than I thought it'd be.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Gonna go bench again. We need to get that concept going. It gets some rhythm going.
first down. Wilson.
Todd Baldwin for the first down, but we got a flag on the field. And it's going to be holding. That'll put us back on our side of the field.
Maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys.
Let's do
on
bench
defense,
again.
doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And Graham's got it.
Graham holds on.
And he'll get
That
it
takes
down
us to the
the
47. It's going to be a 2nd and
Once again,
13
a 6 on the
yards.
play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this is
Floated it
incomplete.
too much and almost picked up, but they almost gets his pick number 2. Try to find the play I need.
All the defensive guys have been talking about is we've got this guy right where we want him. He's gonna get the next one. It almost becomes a
Concepts.
challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Deep. Verticals. Verticals. That's what I want. This play doesn't always work, but we'll try it.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Wilson.
Caught. Andre Johnson. Does he hold on? He does. Andre Johnson, another clutch catch for us to extend the drive. Maybe try to score before the period's over.
Feel like you can always bounce back after plays, but with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So
Snatching it is Graham over the middle, over the top of Navarro Bowman to the 2-yard line.
Picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
that had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz.
Speaking of Jimmy, let's try his play from the goal line. We'll see if it works. If not, we'll go ahead and go to Rawls on the old reliable.
Throwing again here, Wilson.
And he holds on. Jimmy Graham for the touchdown.
Graham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are going
And as the second quarter comes to a close, we are going to go in with a touchdown lead, 17, hopefully at least to 10. Kick is up, and it is good.
We want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, shoot!
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two
Jesus.
shy of the 30.
Quentin Patton, or not Quentin Patton, Jerome Simpson trying to break out.
Getting set to trot out there. And what do you think
So with
goes on
33
here in
seconds
this
left, we'll see what the
situation?
Niners want to do. Do they want to contest with a 7-point deficit? That's what it's looking like. And Hyde trying to break through a little bit there. And they will call a timeout here. A little odd thing to do, but what can you do?
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big
And
ones for the 49ers.
that's going to be a false start for the Niners. 2nd down and 10.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Burley coming in on the blitz. Hyde again.
Lose yardage, you'll be back
Looks like they've
to the 20.
contested this,
They'll wind up losing
and I'll let this go in.
And now it's 3rd down.
That draw play got blown up by the blitz of the defense. Ordinarily, that's exactly what you want. You want them to blitz and they go past you, and you go past them for a big gain. But in this situation, they hit him at the worst possible
all right.
spot. Right exactly where you were running the draw, and he got in there and got him.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13.
And they're going to hike it, give it to Hyde again. And that will bring us to halftime.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we
Touchdown
are off to
difference.
Orlando now to check in
As
with
said.
Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both teams have done enough to be leading here to this point, but in a close game, you know the second half is going to have some more twists and turns, which should lead to some excitement. All right, let's roll the highlights. Now to the middle of the first. The pass ends up being picked off, but he's reading the play and comes away with it.
So, Niners lead us in turnover differential. However, we have the lead. I made a couple mistakes, probably to make up for my pickless game week 1.
Seahawks with the ball late in the first.
Hopefully you don't make any more mistakes, though.
And the pass and catch will end up going for 36 yards. Later on the drive,
I think the Niners get the ball the second half, so they'll have a chance to at least tie it up.
Seahawks up by a field goal.
If not that, then
Graham's got the reception.
come within 4.
With the score. That takes the lead up to 7. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Seattle for the start of the second half.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach?
Kaepernick takes a snap. Handoff to Hyde. Gets a couple, but is bottled down quickly after a gain of 3. Only 60 total yards allowed by the defense today. Stepping up, defense, making up for that sort of lackluster performance. More like it was more like garbage time, because they forced a. It was a blowout, but we allowed quite a bit of yards. We allowed Goff to have over 300 yards, which is something I don't like doing.
I don't know that it was exactly drawn up this way, but sometimes blitzes aren't just for passes. Sometimes you have run blitzes, and the safety came through clean and took him down on the draw play. Excellent job by the defender diagnosing and making the play.
Bennett gets him after Averill misses his, and they're going to count that for a 1-yard sack. Bennett and Averill getting there in there, causing trouble.
That sack shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times.
So the Niners going to punt the ball away after the sack, 4th down and 11. Lockett back deep to receive.
As he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. So
Takes it to the 37, gain of 26. Excuse me, 16. I don't know why I said 26, but.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here.
Lockett in motion.
Pre-game speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part,
Caught over the middle. That's good for
clinical. Every now and
6.
then they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take
I'll try it.
control right away.
We'll try your way, man.
We got the lead. Defense,
I don't like the way this play looks, but
turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
Wilson
Check so far. Defense.
sacked. Could not find an open guy. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 14. Eric Armstead, his 2nd sack of the game. That's 4 down on the game for the Niners.
But this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield,
Go 4 verts for this.
you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Wilson.
Batted away
Bring it in.
into the hands of multiple Niner defenders, but eventually it hits the ground. And we'll punt this ball away,
Anyone is going after the football,
seeing as it's a
conscious,
1-score game and still early in the 3rd.
physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Left a lot to desire on that drive. Let's see if Browner can't get this.
Taken around the 12.
He does. That's going to put him at the 15.
And the Niners 49ers are going to take possession, albeit deep in their own territory. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Earl Thomas coming in again.
This close, you gotta feel
Man, Earl Thomas is all over that backfield. That is his third tackle of the day.
without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Well, Brandon, so much for
Coming in from his free safety spot. He is fast. Dude, he is really fast. Bring it down again.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Simpson reels it
Cut.
in over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
3rd and 8. We'll go cover 4 for this.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this.
Kaepernick looking a little late on that, but Michael Bennett comes in on the sack.
Go down. They got him for a sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what
It's like they're going to give Michael Bennett half credit for that, along with somebody else, because I don't remember him getting half a sack earlier.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Lockett again back to receive the kick.
This is away and a very good kick. Angled from
And we're going to have to fair catch this. So we'll start our next drive on the 34. Let's get a little run game going. You get some of that in.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone
Webb just laid out by
to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things?
Quentin Dial? I want to say that's his name, Quentin Dial.
Go
to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special
Looks like we'll have to try some outside runs.
and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in these.
Sacked again. Coming in is Aaron.
Pushing him back 11 yards on the
The DeForest Buckner. These names are confusing me. And the corner.
Plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face.
Sacked again. The pressure coming and coming. Aaron Lynch gets another half sack along with the DeForest Buckner. 4th and long. Boy, this defense is just hammering me.
Just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Get a little long punt here. Looks like they'll take this one into just outside of Seahawks territory. 5 yards short. But nonetheless, all they need is a couple first downs and they're in field goal range at least.
Gets set to go here. They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs.
Thomas down.
That was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Gonna run it with Hyde again. Taken down.
Third down.
They were stopped on that play. We said plenty of
We're
plays
keeping him
in the
just
last
under 2 yards a carry.
win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the
A
rest
little
of the
closer to
game.
1.5 there.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick.
Kaepernick finds an open man. That's Patton over the middle.
First down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really
Thomas
evident
down.
when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from
Hyde
chasing
trying to find
receivers
some open
to
space
the
taken
specific
down
zone
again.
to cover. When a receiver
We're doing a little
hears
bit
zone and he
better than
crosses
them
to
on
another,
rushing,
you
but
gotta let your guy
I mean,
know
add them together, you get
that
4 yards a
there.
carry, but
Like the discipline they showed to stand
I don't
in
think you can
proper
do
areas
that.
and then make the tackle.
these run defenses are just stout.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down.
Kaepernick looking, he's got plenty of time. He's got some open space. And trying to hit Patton. He catches it at first, but Sherman coming in with the hit, jars it out.
First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9.
Kaepernick on 3rd and 9. Takes a snap. Looking, got time. Hit as he throws it. Just avoids another sack. Michael Bennett coming in, forcing the early throw and incompletion.
Creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after.
So another punt in this 3rd quarter.
They just had to chuck it away.
We'll see which defense bends and breaks first.
It's another boomer. That one sails out of bounds.
Out at the 9. We'll start this from inside our own 10.
Nice punt. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
Caught Tyler Lockett, and Tyler Lockett is gone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, an even 90 yards. And the Seahawks add on.
Well, 91, but
And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator.
Eric Reed turned around a little bit.
Risk taker, definitely, because
And when he turned around for just a second, but that was just a second too long. And Tyler Lockett beats him deep.
Hauschka now for the extra point.
The extra point is up. The extra point is good.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about.
91 yards.
From that distance, what an effort. It results in the touchdown. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
So now with a quarter and a half to play, the Niners are down by 14. They got to do something to get back in this game.
We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now. They'll be hoping to come up with that same type of effort they had last time when they forced the punt that led to a touchdown.
And that type of effort just continues to carry over, because once you get it done once, you feel like you can do it again and again. It's no guarantee, but you got to like the confidence that they take back out into the field.
Now will they keep that confidence?
McDonald in motion.
They go
Play action, Wilson. Caught over the middle, that's Torrey Smith.
Yes.
Jeremy Lane in coverage.
And it'll be first down 49ers.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that.
Takes a snap. Quick throw, Simpson out in the flat, taken down quickly though by Sherman. Loss of 3 on the play.
Now it's second down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight.
Hyde is going to be bobbled up after a 2-yard gain. Almost gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and about 10 and a half.
Dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Kaepernick got plenty of time now. Hits McDonald, and McDonald into open space. Down at the 41.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man.
And with that, the Niners finally surpassed 50 passing yards with 54 on the day. Hyde finds a little bit of space there that time. And Earl Thomas, or I think it was either Earl Thomas or Richard Sherman, one of those guys gets a little elevated there by Hyde as he's getting up.
On second down, here's Kaepernick.
Caught Patton. Sherman on the coverage.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Hyde this time got plenty of room. Carlos Hyde is gone for the touchdown.
It's a 49er touchdown. Carlos Hyde.
I went to the wrong gap, and that could have been it.
And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. So he visits pay dirt for a second time. Unfortunately, they're still down on the big board.
And I wonder what's going through his mind right now. Playing hard, making big plays. That wasn't a small run by any stretch of the imagination either. To find the end zone for the second time.
Lockett's going to return this from the goal line. Gets it to the 26, gain of 1. Not gain of 1, I should say.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
Oh, that was a little too high.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2nd and 2, Wilson. Dropping back. Todd Baldwin could not hang on to it through the contact. So it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
So a 3rd and 10,
empty backfield, Wilson. Dropping back. Graham takes it again, even though I clearly threw it to Curse. Oh, that's why I hate this route.
Situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And this will be taken in from the 12. 13, I guess.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field.
So the Niners will get another opportunity to tie this up. They'll start it from the 26.
Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch up,
Kaepernick going to Hyde. Hyde gets about 2 before he's taken down.
They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
I need to start running. I have not ran at all. Next drive, I promise I'm going to start running.
What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own?
Hyde taken down again. Cliff Averill for a 1-yard loss.
See if they can figure that out right here.
Ordinarily, the responsibility for not letting edge pressure disrupt the play falls on the offensive tackles. Their job to push that edge pressure so far wide they can't either get to the quarterback or the runner, especially on a draw.
Sacked. Atiba Rubin and Michael Bennett each getting the credit on that. That's sack number 5 for us.
And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing right on his own 5-yard line.
And that'll be the end of the first.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion.
And we're going to go for the block this time.
Terrific so far.
We'll try it this time. Didn't work. Lockett. Gonna take this. Oh, I didn't slow down. I was holding that button. I need to get better at that. I need discipline, man. I like to practice punt returns one of these days. So we'll start this from the 33, trying to seal this game up in the 4th. Caught Andre Johnson in the flats.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down.
The give to Rawls. Rawls finally gets some good yardage. That's a 1st down.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being
inches, eh? I see what you're doing, Gabe.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground.
And with that, I'm going to call him my short yardage man, Mr. John Kuhn. Can you get us the yardage?
They're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They give to Kuhn. He's going to get it. That's a first down, gain of 2.
That's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Third and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
Try to stretch.
The offense has it 1st and 10.
Man, they've got this whole thing defended.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Probably figure out what to do.
First down, this is long.
Oh, jeez.
He's going to lose yardage here.
That's a loss of 3.
Yards, and now it's 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right?
Let's go stick again.
Very tough sequence for
I don't want to try running again
How
on
about that
2nd and
defensive
short
front?
against this
Create
defense.
a new line of scrimmage and create
They're doing a stout job against me. Curse has the room. Jermaine Curse. Curse going in open field. Jermaine Curse is going to go all the way for the touchdown.
Jermaine Curse, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way.
And now the Niners are yet again in another 14-point hole.
It can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
Oh, why the
What
wind?
gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the pass.
And this one's going to be blocked.
Ball, it's blocked. The defense has it. It's
Oh, and they're going to return this unless Luke Wilson can catch up.
40.
Wilson gets to him.
Would have been 2 if he'd made it all the way.
Would have been a 30-19 game.
Missed extra point.
Niners sure could have had the opportunity.
Not a coaching staff yet that likes to coach negative situations. You know, even plant that in their head. But you have to work on what happens.
So,
if you get
still a
an extra
13-point
point
game.
wrong, because
Niners, if they can score 2 unanswered, will take the lead.
Nice job to get back there and make the tackle, preventing them from getting all the way. And time now for the Seahawks defense to take their spots again on the field. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum.
Cliff Averill almost gets there.
Appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield.
Almost getting there.
And that defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying
And
to keep it
but
short
Kaepernick
here.
just barely gets it
First
off.
down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He
2nd
was
down and 10.
The rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no
Caught.
chance.
Vance McDonald.
Downfield.
McDonald forcing his way in for a gain of 7. 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down. 3rd down now following the completed pass. Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call. Finds a tight end in the middle of the field. Just a simple stick.
Caught over the middle. Jerome Simpson making the high grab for the first.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is
Carlos Hyde coming in. Breaks a KJ right tackle. Breaks another. Almost gets through
It's a 10-yard pickup,
Bennett.
but it moves the chains.
You've got a big guy like that in your backfield.
But most importantly, that gets him a first down.
It is paramount for a defense to have extra defenders in his vicinity at all times. Because you got to figure he's going to break through the first guy. You're going to need tackles 2, 3, 4 in order to get him.
Bennett almost gets there. He does. Grabbing the foot. Somehow doesn't get fly for over the passer. That's sack number 3 on the game, 7 on the year. And that's the team's 5th or 6th sack.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of
2nd down and 17 now.
every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
Hyde in motion.
That uniform with no grass stains,
Caught Hyde.
nothing on it, but it's really, really
Stays on his feet. Gets back to the line of scrimmage for a 3rd and 10.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game,
Kaepernick.
they might just
Screen.
run those tackles.
Reed gets there, but Kaepernick getting it away just in time. All right, so this, I guess this won't be an hour 20 minutes, 10 minutes, probably more like an hour 20 minutes. Or maybe right around an hour and a half.
He's been hit a few times. He's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Let's get a punt return user. Pinion, his kick away, out of bounds at the 25.
Over the sideline, and the spot it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
I need to get that running game going. I got to have my running game going.
Do you maybe mix it up now?
We'll try a couple insides.
And surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't
Wilson in motion.
absolutely go in the opposite
Handoff.
direction.
Thomas Rawls
Throwing the ball.
trying to get an open field to Buckner, making sure he only gets 3.
Second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football.
Choose some
but
clock.
The defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box.
This is kind of a surprise stream, sort of.
8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more
Like, I just
pressure
decided
on the
to
offensive
end it
line.
with some Walking Dead or some Madden. Because my stream was getting a lot of, it had a lot of views at the moment, so that's good for 4.
To third down.
3rd and 3.
Play this call, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you
Let's
get a nice
go
game like
dive
that,
with this.
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually
I did not get there. I was close.
Bring up a fourth down.
this team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation.
And I think I'm going to punt this one away. I don't want to go for it.
The play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Punts away. Burley coming in
This is
strong.
taken at about the 14. That'll be a
Burley
50-yard
and
gain.
Pierre Lewis, or excuse me, Browner coming in, and Pierre Lewis.
First and 10. The San Francisco
So with
offense
7.5,
getting their last
San
minute
Francisco
instructions
is
before they take
still
over
down
here.
13
And
points, half the
Jefferson,
quarter
you
to
can't have
go.
too many more drives like the last drive where you had to
If
punt
they
it
can
away.
score here, it's still a game.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's
Ruben
not
hit him,
anymore. I just cut
but
it.
Carlos Hyde gets
So you gotta go out
away
and create some offense for us here
after the
and
screen.
give us some points.
That's a first down.
Does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Kaepernick
Throwing on first
drops
down
back.
is Kaepernick.
Hits Simpson. Simpson has been on fire this game.
There brings up second down.
I haven't heard much from Torrey Smith. We must be covering him good.
Rough last week, rough again here.
And I've got to tell you, I'm surprised because I'm used
Gonna be
to guys
second down and
bouncing back
5 to
from
go.
tough performances, but right now it appears he's in a little bit of a rut. So whoever the guy is on the team that he trusts the
Kaepernick.
most, whether it's the
Looking.
coordinator, the quarterback's coach, one of his friends,
Reed gets there, but he finds Hyde as a check down
and try and see if he can get him straight
and
down.
gets the
Goes
first.
a gain of 6.
Time is ticking, though.
Moves the chains as well. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware
Kaepernick.
the ball may come your way.
Looking. Hits Jerome Simpson again.
Yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop
His
him,
6th catch.
why
It seems
not
like
go
he's had a
back
lot
to
more.
it?
He's had a lot more
He's done
targets.
Really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Kaepernick again. Gonna hand off to Hyde. Hyde gets some running room this time.
Call it a gain of 19. and
Gets
it
to
moves
the
the chains.
25, 26.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon.
Oh man, I need to get my run. I needed to get my run game going. I haven't really gotten what I wanted
Down.
out of it.
This one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So the
I mean, I wish I could have gotten what I wanted out of it, but
it's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
That might be what it comes down to. Patton hits Patton over the middle, coming in on the drag route, crossing route, excuse me.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route,
3rd down and 2.
you got to be really careful as a passer.
I'm going to try this blitz again. I mean, it's worked so far for us. Sean Drone gets a first. His first run is a big one for 6 yards.
But that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Cap. A draw to Hyde. Jared Reed breaking out of his block with the center, making sure Hyde does not get far. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play.
Ooh, I don't know about trying to blitz here, but we'll see.
By a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
That blocked extra point could come back to bite us in the ass. We'll see. And KJ Wright coming in, untouched for the sack. That really changes things here now. Sack number 7 of the game.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion now.
He just rushes by the defender there, or the blocker, excuse me.
They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
3rd down.
Kaepernick, the give to Hyde. Maybe get a little closer for possible field goal, or maybe just make it a 4th and short. Yes, they're making it a 4th and short. They're going to try here.
This drive is turning into an extended one,
And that's going to be a false start by the Niners.
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Still closer than before, but
Not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle.
it's going to be 4th and 10 from the 11. Niners still are going to have to go for it. Protect those sticks, people. Gonna have my guys play underneath just in case. Kaepernick going, and it's intercepted. Bobby Wagner is gonna seal this one up for us, barring some hope, some miracle. That's the pick we needed. We hadn't got a pick all game, and there it is in the 4th, right there in the clutch. Jerome Simpson right behind him.
And this one winds up being intercepted.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
We still got a little bit of hill ahead of us. We got to at least take some time off. Thomas Rawls almost gets a first down. That's a 9-yard gain. His first 9-yard gain of the day. 2-minute warning has been reached. A first down doesn't necessarily mean a win, but
football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Second and just 1. They stay on the ground. Rolls again.
Rolls. Does he get a first? Got closer. They're going to call it a 3rd and 1. So with that, I will call on my short yardage man, Mr. John Kuhn.
So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down.
I've called this play over 130 times. The give to Kuhn. Kuhn gets a first.
The first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach.
And that should pretty much do it. We're going to have to run a little bit more to fully make sure, but
The afternoon continues for Rawls. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
All right, we'll just set on to the clock.
It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. 20th carry for Thomas Rawls.
And he's going to be bobbled up short.
Back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the second.
CJ Procise breaking through.
11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's going to be 4th down.
First and second down, needing long yardage.
I'll just punt this one away.
And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive.
I don't know where the 2 clock was.
You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down.
Give it a second.
Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Dun 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 dun. Do 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 dum bum bum do do dum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. There it goes. That was like barely. And the Niners are going to get 10 seconds to do something. One play won't last that one play won't last that long, so one play will last that long, so the worst they can do is make this a 6-point loss. Or a 5. And tipped. Tipped again. Incomplete. The Niners are going to get one more shot at this.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. He's going to let it fly.
Kaepernick going. Looking. Picked off by Marcus Burley to end it.
And that will write a finish to this ball game.
30-17 is going to be our win.
All teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3.
We shut them out this quarter. That's always good.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Only had 70 rush yards.
Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
All right, let's get stats real quick. Russell Wilson, 120.5 quarterback rating. Or passer rating, it's called. 23 of 35, 415 yards, 65% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, 11.8 yards per attempt, longest pass of 91. That was a 91-yard touchdown to Lockett. Kaepernick, 43.3% passer rating, 20 for 35, 146 yards, 57% completion percentage, no touchdowns, 2 picks, 4.1 yards per pass, and 29 was the long. Rushing, Carlos Hyde, 31 carries, 115 yards, 3.7 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns, no fumbles, 32 yards after contact, 1 run of 20 yards. Longest run of the day was 28. Thomas Rawls, 20 rushes, 41 yards, 2 yards per carry. 2 broken tackles, 13 yards after contact, and 15 yards was the long. Jimmy Graham, 7 catches, 71 yards, 10.1 yards per catch, 2 touchdowns, 8 yards after the catch. Average was 1.12 drop passes. 26 was the long of the day for him. Jerome Simpson, he was the guy in the second half. 6 catches, 49 yards, 8.1 yards per catch. No touchdowns, 3 yards after the run. Average of 0.5, 1 drop pass, longest of 29. Quentin Patton, 5 catches, 26 yards, 5.2 yards per catch. No touchdowns, 6 yards after the catch. 1.2 on average, and 1 drop pass. Carlos Hyde, 5 27, 5.4 yards per catch. 36 yards after the catch. 7.2 average and no drops. Tyler Lockett, 4 catches, 109 yards. 1 touchdown, 57 yards after the run, or catch, excuse me. 14 average and no drops. Longest of 91. And so on. Eric Pierce allowed the most sacks in the game with 3, followed by Webb on my team at 2. Zane Beatles and Gary Gilliam, Mike Lewinsky, Joe Staley were all guilty of 1 of their own. Kelsey McCray led the game in tackles with 6. He is really stepping up his game, filling in for Cam Chancellor. Let's see. He had total 6. Led the game with 6 total tackles. And DeForest Buckner had the most tackles in the game, followed by KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner, and Navarro Bowman. Michael Butta had 3 sacks in the game. Aaron Armstead, 2. KJ Wright, 1.5. Aaron Lynch and DeForest Buckner also had 1.5. Kip Lewis and Cliff Averill both had 1. Ruben Brooks, Anchor, all had a half sack. Marcus Burley, Bobby Wagner, Antoine Bethea, and Dante Johnson all with picks. Antoine Bethea returning his almost the whole way, 45 yards, the most of the game for anybody. And of course, Hauschka had that miss earlier where I fucked up the kick meter. And don't really know what to say about punting. And that's it for that. I'll look at team stats real quick. Looks like I held them to under 300 again. Really happy about this 105 pass yards, excuse me. 121 rush yards. Not pleased about, but it is Carlos Hyde, and I do tend to struggle against the Niners for some reason with Carlos Hyde. Each had 2 turnovers, no change in differential. I had more penalties though, with 2 for 25. However, they led with actual penalties. However, with 3, but I had more yards. Time of possession. They had the ball for a little bit longer, but it was about even, I'd say. And that's gonna end it. I don't think I'll do anything here. I'll worry about that later. I'll do that I'll do that probably like week 4 maybe, or week 5. Without further ado, let's advance the week. Take a look at the stats real quick. Russell Wilson is first in pass yards, pass touchdowns, and passer rating. Rawls is first in rush yards. Second, however, in touchdowns. I don't know how Russell is first in passer rating. It'll probably catch up. 84 carries, first in that category. I'm sorry, he was 17th in touchdowns. Graham leads the league in touchdowns as well with 4. I think it said he was second. See what that is in a minute. Yeah, he is second. And he's also second in receiving yards. We are first in points scored and 13th in allowed. We got the number 1 offense going with us. The number 2 defense at 800 exactly. Check out awards. We getting any awards? Oh, whoops, that's records. Nope. Team stats real quick. Check that real quick. Go to defense. Yes, there we are, 800 exactly, and there is the there are the Panthers yet again at number 1, keeping us behind them, but they are in our sights. It's that rush yards. That's what gets us. They do have less points allowed as well. However, I lead the league by a margin in sacks. The Titans have 7 picks. Holy crap. Alright, I think that's it for now. Alright, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you anyone who tuned in during the stream. Thank you guys who watched The Walking Dead with me, hung out for a bit while we did episode 1 of season 3. Episode 2 will be, what day is it? May 23rd. Episode 3 will be, or excuse me, episode 2 will be May 25th. Tomorrow we're gonna do either some Red Dead or Lego Star Wars. I haven't decided yet, or might do more of this. We'll see. But yeah, that, and or we could do more of yeah, like I said, we could do more of this. Or I might start a new game. We'll see. But like I said, thank you for watching. Thank you anyone who tuned in during the stream. I always love and appreciate the support from you. Actually, hold on. What I could do. Here, I think I'm gonna switch gears here real quick. I'm gonna end the stream real quick. I'm gonna come back and do some Battlefield with a friend.